Hi guys, Alex Underwood here and welcome back to my channel, my aliens. Today I have this demon-inspired Halloween look for you. This was one of my Halloween costumes for Halloween this year. I was a demonic circus contortionist because, you know, I can do the splits and stuff, so I figured why not pick something that I'm kind of good at. Anyway, if you want to learn how to do this crazy horn, weird demon thing, go ahead and stay tuned. I'm going to start off by gluing down my eyebrows, and this is going to protect my hairs from getting latex in them and ripping them out. Now that would not be very fun, so I do this by putting a lot of Elmer's glue into my eyebrows and then smoothing it down with a flat end of a brush or end of tweezers. I use the end of my tweezers or a spatula if you have one, and then just putting more glue in and going back and forth until they are completely slicked down to your forehead. And then I just dry them off with a fan, and when they are all dry, you're gonna go in and pat a ton of loose powder onto those eyebrows. Like, I mean a ton. You're trying to fill in the rest of the gaps in between where the glue didn't get, so that's gonna help suck that all in and set it so it doesn't move around as well. And when I say I put a lot, I mean I put a lot, guys. Like, really. I got white brows here right now. It's crazy. But we're not going to bother with foundation because we're just going to smack some latex on top of it, so don't worry about that. We're going to go in with some Nye liquid latex right here, and I'm just using a cotton swab to put that where I'm going to end up putting my devil horns, or my demon horns, so to speak. And I'm just putting that all over my forehead where I want those to be placed. And then I'm going to go ahead and go over that with some cotton balls that I flattened out, and this is just going to be an extra suction to help those stick to my face. I'm going for a very big forehead today. It's kind of like caveman inspired because I wanted it to be not as feminine, more manly, but also pretty. I don't know, I just wanted it to be very big, so that's why I went in with this underneath it to help build up all of that forehead we're going for. And then of course you just put those cotton balls on and smother them in more latex. I mean, really, they should be dripping. Just be careful not to get it in your eyes. Tilt your forehead down a little bit more, and that's gonna help gravity keep it away from your eye. But still watch out, because I don't want anyone getting latex in their eyeballs. That's not good. And then of course I'm just smoothing that down with my finger and making sure that all of the cotton ball is nice and secure. Then I'm going in with some spirit gum to help the horns stick a little bit better. This is just an extra adhesive that's really going to adhere them to the latex that is already adhered to my face. I put that on the cotton balls and the back of the horns. Then you're going to want to slather on more cotton balls and latex, and that is what the basis of this face is just lathering cotton and latex over the horns and over your forehead until it is completely covered and in the shape that you want. You want to go around the horns and make sure that it goes up to your hairline, but be careful not to get it in your hair because that hurts. It hurts a lot, let me tell you. And then I am just bringing that down a little bit onto my temples where I want it to kind of trail off, where I'm going to start the painting for the contour. And of course you just go back and forth, sculpting it so it looks like it is coming out of your forehead. There's going to be like a little lip on it, so there's going to be space for like blood at the top, so you want to make sure that it's secure, but there's a little gap in between so you can see where that horn is growing out of. And then of course I go through and do any sculpting or details with the end of the tweezers that I was using. I really like using my tweezers because my latex just peels right off of it. Then I went all over my face with my Fenty foundation. The shade doesn't really matter because you guys are probably a different shade anyway. I really like this foundation. It works well with my skin, so I just put that all over the skin that was showing that wasn't the horn. Then I'm going to go under my eyes and conceal with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer just to brighten up under my eyes and break it up so there's a little brightening going on in the face. And don't forget about your neck, kids. You want your neck to be the same color as your face so people don't call you out. Next, I'm going in with the Tarte Clay Pot eyeliner, and I'm just smudging that all over my eyes. I want a very extreme smoky eye, so I basically take the black almost all the way to where the latex ended, where my brow bone is. And I'm just layering that on until it is extremely dark. I wanted this to look like black holes were in my eyes. And I think, honestly, I did that, because I look like a raccoon for a little bit in this video. But you know, some makeup looks start out like that, but they don't end like that because they're more extreme, so it's fine. It's all about levels, guys. You gotta level things out. Make sure it's not too much. I say that as I glue horns on my forehead, you know. Then I want to set that eyeliner, so I go in with the Naked 2 palette with shade Blackout, and I just put that all over where I put the black so it doesn't crease or move around. It just stays where I want it to. I went ahead and blended that out just a little bit, so it was easier to blend in with the red shade I put on next. And now I'm going to go in with the red shade. That is shade Fetish from the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette, and I am just putting that on the outer parts of where I put that black and blending it up into the Prostetic that I put on my face. Next, I am going in with a mix of the purple and red tone from the Nye Bruise palette. I am putting that where the openings of the horns are coming out of my head, because this is going to give a little bit more detail and depth and help accentuate it a little bit more so it looks like it's a very deep wound. It's going to make it look a lot more gory and gross. Next, I'm going in with my alcohol activated face paint, and I'm going in with just a bright red shade, and I am blending that all over where I put the Prostetic, making sure it is very, very pigmented and on there. And it is easier to get pigmentation if you use less alcohol with these. The more alcohol, the more transparent they're gonna look. And then of course, I just layered it until I got it exactly how I wanted it. And I put this everywhere. Like behind the horns, you want to make sure you get behind the horns so it looks like your skin back there going into your scalp is red. You might want to transition into a more eyeshadow at that point, because that's going to come out of your hair easier than the alcohol activated paints. I know this video didn't teach you how to make horns, but there are a bunch of pre-made horns you can buy that will go on pretty much just as easy, and there are plenty of other ways you can make horns that is just as easy. To make my horns, I used the heat activated beads that they sell on Amazon. They're just like these molding beads. When you heat them up, you can mold them and put them together and shape them into anything you want. And then I painted them with alcohol activated paints, and that's it. So it's pretty easy. If you want to sculpt them by hand, you can do that. But if you don't want to sculpt them by hand, then you can definitely get some pre-made ones and do some of the same steps as well. There are also plenty of other videos online about how to make your own horns, so hop on over there and check one out. Next, I'm going to go in with my contour. I'm going to go in with the same red shade I was using on my forehead, the alcohol activated paint, and I'm just drawing on this fancy little squiggle contour shape that I've probably used before. I believe I used in my alien tutorial, but I really like it. This one is just a little bit thinner. I didn't want it as thick, and I was going to clean it up a little bit more and shape it into the forehead, so it's going to come around and link in with all that color so it's all cohesive. And I'm just using a small detail brush to paint this on. Next, I'm going in with my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, and I'm just blending that into my lashes. I know, you guys are actually seeing me do mascara on my channel. This is like, I don't do this ever. I don't like doing this, but it's fine. I did it for you. And I'm just putting that on my top and bottom lashes. Next, I'm going in with my Urban Decay 24/7 pencil liner in black, because I don't remember the shade name exactly, but I'm using that on the water lines of my eyes, upper and lower, and then just filling in any other areas in between the mascara that isn't as black as I would like it to be, because like I said, I wanted my eyes to look like they were black, and I think I did it. Next, I'm going in with some lashes. These are Kiss lashes in Gala. I really like these because they're super frilly and pretty and thin and natural looking and amazing. They're literally so pretty. And then I'm just blending those in with mascara, not taking it all the way to the ends because I don't want to like make the ends stick together. They're already black. I'm just trying to blend in my natural lashes with the base of the lashes. Next, I'm going in with highlight. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, shade White Sand, and I am putting that on all the high planes of my face. When I put it on my cheekbones, I be sure not to get it onto the red, because the red is your contour, and I wanted to make sure those were very different and didn't blend together. Next, I'm going in with my Jeffree Star Liquid Lipstick in shade Weirdo. This is just a black liquid lipstick, and I really love this lipstick. It's literally amazing. I don't know what Jeffree Star does to make his products so amazing, but like, wow, I am impressed. He's kind of killing the game, y'all. No tea, no shade. I love him. Next, I'm going in with my Ben Nye Scab Blood. This is probably one of my favorite parts of this look because it tops everything off just like lashes and lipstick. It is one of the finishing touches that just brings looks together. Putting on way too much blood, but like, it's fine because I don't think there ever really can be too much blood, in my opinion. So just slather that stuff on because it is amazing to finish off the looks. And I also made sure to blend some onto the horns themselves because, you know, they are coming out of the skin, so they're gonna have some blood on them. Alright guys, this is the finished look. I am so obsessed with it. Honestly, I'm proud of myself for accomplishing this because, wow, just look at it. Like, what did I just put on my face? I actually look like a demon. Oh my god, I'm shook. My true form is finally showing. Anyway, I really loved making this look. I had so much fun with it. Special effects is one of my favorite types of makeup to do, so if you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know because I would love to put up more videos like that. If you guys want to hang out with me when I'm not on YouTube, you can follow me on Snapchat at Alex_Underwood or on Twitter and Instagram at Alex with 2X's 2017. Don't forget that second X because you won't be able to find me if you don't. And you guys can also find me on my website, which will always be linked down below. I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye!